Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AIDIL bin Ali MASRA. My matric number is 54644. Today I want to present my group assignment Microeconomic 3 about firm product. First, what is firm and what is product? Firm is an organization that combines input of labor, capital, land and raw or finished component material to product output. And production is the process of combining input to product output, ideally of a value greater than the value of the input. For example, making pizza. Pizza maker takes flour, water, tomato and other. Next factor of the production. Factor of the production is resources that firm use to produce their product. For example, labor and capital. Economists divide factor of production have 5 categories. First, natural resources, labor, capital, technology and entrepreneurship. First, natural resources, land and raw material. The ingredient of the pizza are raw material. This include the flour, yeast and water for the dough, the tomato and other. If pizza flesh used to wood burning oven, we would include the wood as a raw material. If instead of pizza, we were looking at the agricultural product, we don't include the land or to use for scope here. Next, labor. When we talk about production, labor means human effect, both physical and mental. The pizza was the primary example of the labor here. They need to be stronger enough to roll out the dough and to instant and retrieve the pizza from the oven. But they also need to know how to make the pizza, how long it cooked in the oven and a myriad of other aspects of pizza making. The business may also have one or more people to work the counter, take order and receive payment. Third, capital. What is capital? When economists use the term capital, they do not mean financial capital mainly. Rather, they mean physical capital, the machine, equipment, and building that one used to produce to the product. In the case of pizza, the capital include the pan, the oven, the building, and any other necessary equipment. For example, table and chair. Next, number 4 is technology. Technology refers to the process for producing the product. How does the pizza combine ingredients to make pizza? How hot should the oven be? How long should the pizza cook? What is the best oven to use? Gas or wood? And the last one, entrepreneurship. Production involves many decisions and much knowledge, even for something as simple as pizza. Who make the decision? Ultimately, it is the entrepreneur, the person who create the business, whose idea is to combine the input to product.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is MARDHIAH BINTI Ali, S54634. I will present for microeconomic 3 and my topic about individual and market demand. Individual or consumer is a person who purchases goods or service for their own use. Market demand is the quantity of goods desired in a market. For example, grocery shops such as Walmart store are growing online due to COVID-19 because customers want to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Walmart sales are more than eBay sales for the first time. This is study from Moon, Choi, and Song 2021. Amazon at the first place with 38%, second Walmart 5.8%, next eBay 4.5%. In Malaysia, there are 88.7% internet users in 2020. There are many places to access internet such as home, workplace, place of education, community and commercial internet facility, and on the go. Customers can easily access internet no matter where they are. For competitiveness between offline and online shop. Offline shop, customers are more confident because they are dealing face to face. Online shop, consumer can get information about the product, save time, reduce the risk of COVID-19 spread, and they have many choices. Next, 37% of Malaysians prefer to buy online than before pandemic. Many online shopping apps are registering more new buyers. Consumers prefer to buy online because they have a lot of choice and information about the product. So indirectly, online business can grow and contribute to economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is AFIQAH binti ASRI. My matric number S54601. Today, I want to present my part, question A, labor market. The labor market, also known as the job market, refers to the supply of and demand for labor, in which employers provide the supply and employers provide the demand. It is a major component of any economy and is intricately linked to market for capital, goods and service. At the macroeconomic level, supply and demand are influenced by domestic and international market dynamics, as well as factors such as immigration, the age of the population, and education levels. Relevant measures include unemployment, productivity, participation rates, total income, and gross domestic product (GDP). At the microeconomic level, individual firms interact with employees, hiring them, firing them, and rising or cutting wages and hours. The relationship between supply and demand influence the number of hours employees work and the compensation they receive in wage, salary, and benefit. Now, I will explain about digital. When a company does business online, it will lay off employees or not hire another employee. The workers will lose their income. Therefore, they will search or create their own business online or e-commerce. For example, in an article, they say COVID-19, a new strategic venture business online product market, according to the Managing Director of Amanah Ikhtiar Malaysia (AIM), said new e-commerce or online strategy take place over conventional business. Next, I will explain the connection with firm competitiveness. First, location. Your offline business cannot take your store anywhere you go. Typically, you will need to run this business on a full-time basis. But if your online business is free to do your business anywhere as long as you have a computer or laptop and an internet connection. Next, employee. Online business doesn't need employees. Offline business need to have employees in the premises. And last is risk. To be stable in a business, it's time consuming. What we can do to reduce risk is start from the bottom. If your sales are not as much as you target, selling on a small scale through online business will not have a big impact, so it can be detrimental as it does not require large start-up and operating costs. Finally, with respect to economy-related change, what we know, online business is more profitable. It will reduce the demand for labor and directly it will reduce the wage expenditure of the employees, and it will be more profitable for the business. That's all from me. Thank you.
Consumer behavior process whereby individuals decide whether, what, when, where, how and from whom to purchase goods and services. The behavior that consumers display in searching for purchasing, using, evaluating and disposing of product, service and idea. In my opinion, the consumer behavior in digital markets are an easy access like 24/7 accessible, shameless delivery with express and flexible delivery, social distancing by avoiding social contact and move to online, digital payment can transfer across border and CODs are now often widely, availability of information where product and services detail are given, suggestion and open opinion for review where feedbacks to go through, minimize time and money through digital market. Making consumer aware of product by advertising, social media influences by sponsoring, easy engagement by contact the sellers, the network transformation like a wireless communication, availability of choice by multiple brand, size, color and similar products, offer and discount to attract newcomers, quality and quantity are enhanced, attractive product by packaging and service provided and updated with new trend. The new market structure where the revolution of digital markets start with online serving and applications for smartphone users. The online banking is so advanced that become a major backup for digital market. No matter domestic and international store enters e-commerce and social commerce. The delivery service spreading widely with new shipping services existing. Online stores practicing shopping events often lead to attract consumer attention. Shopee and Lazada offers various of product and services from food, clothing, game, cosmetics, footwear and lots more in one application with privilege of feedback, contacting sellers, rating, description of product, pictures and vouchers to apply. A Foodpanda offers instant food delivery and lately offers a grocery shopping cart. Zalora and Shein offer clothing with description of type of material, styles and size. Netflix, View, Amazon Prime Video switch consumer who used to mall theaters to home theater concept, which more affordable. AirAsia easy accessible for travel sector where can find hotels, restaurant and flight booking in just one application. Grab and Uber can make consumer easily travel to places without waiting and finding transportation to travel immediately during this pandemic. The impact of COVID-19 toward digital market is each brand started offer app on their own and provide deals and latest information updates in the application. For example, McDelivery, KFC, Honda, Family Mart, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Watson, and lots more applications are offered to the consumer. The result of digital market during this pandemic shows Malaysia's e-commerce growth rate at 49%. In 2020, Malaysia e-commerce market is worth $4.3 billion. The pandemic internet traffic has increased by 30 to 70%. For example, the Shopee Malaysia total monthly traffic has recorded 22 million visits, and Tesco and Maidin's brand website attracted more than 100,000 visits each month.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MASITAH binti AWANG. Metric number is S54594. I would like to explain the criteria of the market structure still relevant to the new era of digitalization. In my view, the criteria of the market structure are still relevant to the new era of digitalization. In current era of globalization and pandemic COVID-19, where most of the people of this country has been exposed to the use of various applications for purchasing, paying, or marketing goods online. If we observe, the digital market today has similarities with the characteristics of the main market structure. For example, there are no barriers entry or exit from the market. Firms are free to enter and exit the market, causing the number of firms in the industry is always large. Firms are free to leave the industry if they incur losses, and firms are also free to enter if other firms in the industry enjoy profits. Nowadays, a lot of business is doing transaction, and it is very easy for consumers to find or compare the goods and the price they want. For example, the digital platform that provide the online shopping, such as companies Alibaba, Amazon, Shopee, and Lazada. Users only need to open the digital application to spend and easily get the same item in different stores. So every firm is free to go in and out of the market without incurring consumer costs. Next, the goods produced are the same and can be distinguished. The goods produced are the same type and can be easily replaced with each other without compromising the purpose of the consumer. Through the era, COVID-19 pandemic made the use of smartphones a priority and should be owned by all generations, from the young and to the old. Therefore, it gives a profit to the telecommunication companies as the demand for the use of prepaid and data plans is very high. Telecommunication companies have provided several telco for everyone to choose from, such as Maxis, Celcom, U-Mobile, and Digitelco. Thus, consumers are free to choose any of their telco companies without incurring any loss to any party, and is it very relevant to use today. So that's all for me. Thank you.